Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to my presentation in this conference. My name is Zainal Abidin. For today, I would like to present my article that have a title Computational Thinking with a Multiliteracy Model Using Interactive PowerPoint Media. Actually, my research is experiment in elementary school. Let's start my presentation. In the background, in the first, as we know that in the 21st century, computational thinking is a fundamental capacity that everyone needs in the world. The second is all about math. Math is a field of science that has a large impact on students, hence it is studied at all levels of education. Many students, on the other hand, believe that mathematics is a taught subject, and as a result, they lost interest in learning mathematics. So in the learning, it is frequently discovered that the student developed concept is not always in conformity with the actual concept. Differences arise as a result of participants differing experiences and knowledge, or we call misconception, and furthermore, we will discuss about prior knowledge. And the last in my background is all about the COVID-19. As we know that COVID-19 virus growth has influenced shifting habits in a range of industry, including education, and it's changed the learning system from the traditional to the online learning. And in a situation like this, I think technology can be employed as a solution for distant learning. So we will next to the method. Actually, I use a factorial design, 3x2 design was used in my research during the academic year 2021 until 2022. All four grade students in Bandung Elementary School took part in the study, and I use purposive sampling in this my research. The study group selected were thought to be representative of the learning design to be implemented. The data collected in the study used the computational thinking ability test developed by me and my team. And the indicator for computational thinking are decomposition, generalization, abstraction, algorithm, and debugging. And the data in the study is analyzed using descriptive and inferential statistics. For the descriptive statistical analysis technique used to assess the data from the pre-test, post-test of computational thinking skill, and then the inferential statistical analysis technique is used to the test study hypothesis, and the study hypothesis that emerged from this investigation or my research were tested using the two-way ANOVA test. So we will next to the result. The first is all about computational thinking ability overview. You can see the result in my table 2 is all about descriptive statistical computational thinking. The discussion from the table, learning with a multiliteracy model and PowerPoint media according to the score description can help with computational thinking skill. Students are not forced to the study because the multiliteracy approach allows them to create completion plan based on their own trends of thought. Meanwhile, students can use interactive PowerPoint media to generate diagram in a fun and engaging method. The second result is all about disparities in the equation of computational thinking ability among pupils. In the first table, you can see the ANOVA two-way, and the second table, you can see about post-hoc based on the prior knowledge. Prior knowledge is extremely important in learning since it influences learning success. Prior knowledge assists pupils in developing good attitudes and learning motivation. It also makes children self-reliant and offers them a lot of fighting power when faced with adversities. And furthermore, students who are taught using an interactive PowerPoint media and a multiliteracy model are better equipped to carry out the reasoning process according to their own mental models. The last but not the least is conclusion. Following the finding of the study, it was determined that using a multiliteracy learning approach helped by interactive PowerPoint media can significantly improve student computational thinking ability, equation, and improvement. This is owing the fact that using PowerPoint material, children may develop computational thinking ability in an enjoyable environment. Another study discovered that students in the high group did significantly better on average while learning computational thinking skill. Meanwhile, the middle group average growth in computational thinking skill was just a little different from the low group's average. I think that's all for my presentation. I'm so sorry if I have a lot of mistake in my presentation. Thank you for listen my presentation. See you when I see you in the another conference. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.